Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome back. It's me, Mort, host of Multi Buzz, and I am on Halaby's channel. I've hijacked it for the night, and I am joined with a great brother of ours, Ali Dawah, and we are here to talk about this whole nonsense with Zahra and this alleged blasphemy charge. And all of these other nonsensical, allegations that are coming through. And I'm here to talk about it with our good friends. So, salam alaikum, Ali and Halaby.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you doing?
Man, alhamdulillah, we're okay. Surviving COVID.
Your camera looks sick.
Oh, really?
Mine looks like I'm recording with a microwave.
I mean, see, the thing is, the other difference is that you're a good-looking guy. I'm the ugly one, so I got to use like camera optics to make myself look better, presentable.
We can see who's handsome, who's ugly. Mashallah. May Allah bless you.
And Halaby's too handsome for the cam, so we can't put him on. That's why.
Yeah, I'm just lying, right?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah.
All right. So let me introduce the whole topic. So Zara Kay is a famous ex-Muslim, right? She's Tanzanian.
Is she famous?
They're putting her out there. Yani they're trying to make her the face of the whole movement. Yani kind of thing. But she's useless, in my opinion.
I've never heard of this woman before.
She's not. I had a discussion with her in Speaker's Corner. She came to Speaker's Corner. There was a bunch of them.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, she was with Armin, right?
Yeah. We took them out to eat. Basically, we wanted to have a dialogue, understand each other. We don't want to, go through this, name calling, all this kind of stuff. We thought, let's talk. She didn't come. The reason she didn't come because she got put in her place. One of my videos. The video is actually called that. It's called "Girl Insults Allah and Gets Put in Her Place." Yeah. So she came with all insulting Allah and this that. I just turned my back against her, and she was just yapping, talking. She was acting all like weird, like she was like like pointing a finger in my face. I didn't hear my back. Just talk to my back, and she just got put in her place basically, and she was very like. You could see the anger from her face here. She was not herself. She didn't want to come after. We went to go in. She was like, "I'm not coming." I was like, well, "You don't need to come, bro. No one wants you there." That was you can see my channel, anyways. It went, alhamdulillah, it went viral, and I think it went viral because I love these videos going viral because just to show their face to the mass amounts of people, what these people are about. But we're gonna delve deeper into this, inshallah, and see what she's been up to.
Yeah, so she's Tanzanian, right? And she also has Australian citizenship. So she went to Tanzania to visit her family, and on the 28th, she tweeted that she's going to the police station because someone reported her in for blasphemy, and she's going to the police station, right? So obviously, the first thing that's gonna come into your mind is that there's a blasphemy law in Tanzania, right? And someone reported her in because she has broken the law, right? However, Tanzania is a majority Christian country, right? And it's a secular country, which they have been quiet about for a long time, since this whole thing started.
We're going to come to that, Halaby. Don't give the juicy bits away.
I want to say a huge welcome out to Halima Salat. You see the vitriol that ex-Muslims face, the death threats, the rape threats, the absolute toxicity. And of course, then we get into these theocratic Islamic fundamentalist nations where Islam and the law are essentially melded together, which brings us to Zara Kay. So she's in a nation that is not her own. She's in Tanzania. Many of these nations, cultures, people have decided this is jihad, right? This is a holy war against all ex-Muslims. This is a tactic to try to shut her up, shut her down, and intimidate the rest of us. Would you agree?
Yeah.
After that, before that, though, Tanzania is a beautiful country, yeah? Some of you wonder how a beautiful country like that, these people come from somewhere like that, so beautiful with such an ugly nature, sadly. But alhamdulillah, I'm sure there's more beautiful people there. The main thing that we need to touch upon is this, this whole blasphemy thing, it's, I feel as if like they sabotage their own cause. And we're going to come to that as well, yeah? But they talk about this a lot. It's as if they want to be freedom fighters, like heroes, yeah? You know, we got charged by blasphemy. And if you notice, and I think this is where it's happening, the whole ex-Muslim vibe is dying out. It's dying out because it's just getting boring now in the context of, before it was like, yeah, I was an ex-Muslim, man. Yeah, and they've got all of them got something in common. All of them, like, it's just like they're an author. They write books straight away. They have these victimized stories, yeah? Okay, now I'm not saying all of them are fake. Of course they're real. As much as like reverse stories, I can come and tell you, bruv, stories of like myself and the stuff that I went through, and I know people that like we could, if you think about it, a lot of reverts go through a lot of persecution, maybe not that deep, like in that context, but they go through a lot of persecution through family members. Yeah, and literally, I know, I've lived it, brother. Yeah, and it's very psychologically, it can affect you, you know. So we don't like we just take it on the chin. We're like, yeah, okay, whatever. Let's just get on with life. It's a test from Allah. Let's go. You know, Allah says in the Quran, do you say you're going to believe and not be tested? Khalas. You know, but these guys make it out as if they're like some kind of like, they abuse the whole blasphemy thing, yeah? And I done a video about this where they tried their best to twist the whole thing and make it seem as if I was saying that as individuals or people should go manhunting, like, you know, bounty hunters looking for these people. I made a very clear fact. I said in an Islamically run government, legit Islamic government, yeah, they have punishment for apostasy. There's treason, like you have treason laws, etc. There are those regulations in place, yeah, and that is a fact, you know. But that what they try to do is they start calling anti-terrorism unit. They got back to him recently and said, look, like seriously, like they didn't really say that, but they were like, what the hell are you? They're not following up the case at all, because they're like, what he made it seem as if they want to kill us, and this is where they're going with, you know, they're as if like we are so threatened by the ex-Muslim community that, you know, we're just off to hunt them, and we're like, and that is nonsense. So I just want to highlight that whenever I hear the word blasphemy from ex-Muslims, genuinely they're sabotaging their own cause. And with this Zara case, it took it to another level, which we're going to come into, inshallah. I just wanted to clarify that, inshallah, so we can.
Yeah, just something about that real quick though. It's that you see, there's a methodology here. Leave Islam for some personal reason, claim to be an expert, write a book, open a YouTube channel, monetize yourself, and then get exposed because, you know, the story's fake. Then cry about how you're being demonetized, and then claim blasphemy laws, right? I mean,
exactly. And make it seem as if, you know, they're after our freedom. You know, it's so funny because they make it seem as if they are a danger to Islam. They think the whole blasphemy thing of the capital punishment in an Islamic run government, yeah, it's like none of them, it's really hard that any of them exist in this. There's no single country we can say that run by the Sharia properly. But the thing is, they make it seem as if that capital punishment is because we are afraid of what they're going to bring, and we're like, oh no, Islam is so weak. We can't have an ex-Muslim. Like, they don't understand the whole concept behind it, and they jump on it and think they're a threat. And wallahi, I've seen their stories. I've heard a lot of stories. I genuinely listen to them, and wallahi, they increase my iman. I saw a discussion today on TikTok, a snippet where there's this other, I don't even want to mention his name, you know, this guy who speaks like this all the time, and he's there, like, he's like, I got a shubahad when I went to a halaqah, and it said that Allah holds the skies like pillars. And when I hear stories like that, I'm like, bruv, you left Islam, that was a shubahad to you? That Allah, and he goes, I don't see pillars. And this is the same guy who said that he couldn't find Yajuj and Majuj on Google Map satellites. So when I hear these stories, I'm like, bruv, are you like... Anyway.
No, but you know, listen, Ali, you know, the thing is, I'll tell you, since we're talking about this, listen, a lot of these people know the answers. They intentionally do this because they're trying to act like they have a leg up on Islam. If you have, I always tell them, if you have to lie about Islam to make yourself look correct, you're weak, bro. Like, you're mentally weak.
Now, Halaby is, you know, he's been like a detective, you know, he's this undercover CIA, CSI thing going on. He's been dissecting the whole thing.
Yeah. So here's what happened. So she went into the police station. She said someone reported her in for blasphemy, right? And then nobody said, no, it's not for blasphemy, until people started pressing them, until people started paying attention that country doesn't even have blasphemy laws. It's a majority Christian country, right? It's a secular country. Then how come you guys are portraying this whole thing as if she's being persecuted for her narrative against Islam? let's see some tweets. Let's see
Let's see.
some tweets.
See, believing.
Yeah. All right. So let me know if you can see my screen.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. So
Right.
amazing when you can see it.
So Mort, since you're new to this whole case, what do you see?
Says Zara Kay says, okay, so I'm going to go into the police station because someone reported me in for blasphemy. Good luck. Good luck to who?
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, yeah, okay, all right.
So obviously, anyone who's going to read this, right, he's gonna think that it's because of her, if her talking
Yeah,
against
when
Islam and so
people
on.
read this, they're gonna see that people called in the
Exactly.
blasphemy law
But-
and that she's in trouble with the law because she got reported by somebody.
But-
That's what they're gonna
But
say.
here's the thing. This tweet is still up to this day. To this second, this tweet is still up. That's the first thing. The second thing, a lot of news outlets actually thought that she's facing blasphemy charges off of this tweet, right? And they said, according to Zara, she's facing blasphemy charges, and they quote this tweet, right? So they misled people, right?
Exactly.
And they
So finish, Aki. Sorry, forgive me.
Yeah, so they misled people, but they only retracted what they said before after people, even ex-Muslims, right, started going against them, telling them, no, you gotta be straight with us. Her charges got nothing to do with blasphemy. It got
Who came out? Let's be
so Apus Apostle Prophet.
That's right. He's the only.
So Apus and a lot of unknown ones
But
also.
They're probably fake. I don't know. They might be fake accounts. I don't know. Only credible one. Let's say Apos, yeah.
Apos. I'm not sure if there's anyone else, but
I got a question. Has the Tanzanian government came and refuted allegations that, because this is a pretty big allegation, they have blasphemy laws in the country. Like, had they said anything? Like, hey, we don't have blasphemy laws.
So here's what they said. They said no, she's not. It has nothing to do with blasphemy, right? So here the charges are that she made.
The Tanzanian official said that.
I think They said her charges are she's been using a SIM card that's not registered in her name but registered in a family member's name, right? That's the first charge, and that's actually illegal in Tanzania, right? If you're using a SIM card, it must be registered in your name, or else it's illegal. The second charge,
and Tanzania is one of the most severest ones when it comes to this specific punishment.
Exactly. This law about SIM cards is very invasive in Tanzania. In fact, Tanzania is the #1 country where this law is taken very seriously. The second charge is that she's holding dual citizenship. Right, she has the Australian citizenship, and also she has the Tanzanian citizenship. And according to the Tanzanian law, right, no one can have dual citizenship. So she must return her Tanzanian passport. Right?
So basically, she's a criminal.
Well,
kinda.
This is where it gets interesting here, because the thing is here, look, once again, they're in this mindset, because you need to understand, I believe genuinely, it's about fame, attention, money. Now you're getting arrested. Why is it that the first thing that comes to your mind is blasphemy? They're trying to kill me. Now someone can come and say, hold on a second, Bravo Ali, come on. She's claiming her life's being in danger. What else can she think?
Yeah, I think I fear more living in the UK than I have in Tanzania. Being that, it's crazy. There are areas in the UK I wouldn't go. I know people in Tanzania know me, but I don't know of anybody that has been prosecuted for, I guess, being an atheist.
If I can ask you if you're aware of any of the threats or any of the behavior that was concerning that Zara had been facing from her former community, just to tie in with that whole point.
Yeah, I mean, we are both really good friends with Zara, and it's been a constant thing. She's been getting death threats, rape threats, constant. It's not even sort of been a break, really. It's been ever since she's been sort of outwardly ex-Muslim.
We're going to come to that and dissect that nicely.
To be honest with you, like if I'm going to the police station, the last thing that I'm going to think about is Twitter. I'm not going to tweet about anything. Why?
But what if, Halaby, what if you want attention and it's for fame and you're making and it's money?
Exactly. If my intention is fame, Yeah,
Okay.
if my intention is fame and if my intention is clout, then yeah, I'm gonna take my phone out and I'm gonna start tweeting about the whole thing.
You want to be a hero. You want to be a freedom fighter, kind of.
Yeah.
This is the reason why she hasn't even verified. The feds have not even come and verified for her. Look, you have two options. Either the feds came and told you and you're lying, outright lying, you're lying anyways, or they didn't tell you and you just made up this lie. You're lying either way. If they told you what the charges were and you say blasphemy, you're a top-notch liar. If they didn't tell you, you're still lying to the people. Why? It goes back to that mindset. Blasphemy fits our agenda. I'm an ex-Muslim. Freedom of speech. They're trying to kill me. Same narrative, same story. Yeah. Let's carry on, inshallah. Okay.
Let's go to the next tweet. So this guy is very involved with the whole campaign, right? So here's the thing. Yeah, so this Jorik guy, Justice for Zara Kay, right? This is Yani. It's in his Twitter name, even, right? So let's look what he's sharing here, right? Yeah. Ex-Muslim activist Zara Kay faces blasphemy charge in Tanzania, right? And this is like some sort of an article talking about this whole thing. Right.
Okay.
And he's very involved with the campaign. And look what he's.
I'm laughing. Hold on. I'm laughing because this is so common in America. Like you find these leftist simps that come up and be like, "Justice for this person. Zara's life matters. She matters. Her life matters."
Yeah, and once again, they haven't even verified. It shows you that they themselves have an agenda, yeah?
No, well, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I mean, we can look, maybe the guy was innocent, whatever, he doesn't know what's going on. He probably read some article, reposted it, whatever, okay. But what I want to know is this. What is, what is tweeting this hashtag going to do? How are you benefiting her by spreading lies? I don't understand it. If you care about her.
See, the thing is, you know what it might be? Yeah, we might give her the benefit of the doubt of this guy and say, you know what? He actually genuinely believed the cause. He might be someone who's genuine, and he said, "You know what? He's fake. He made it up. He made it seem as a simp." Or he genuinely believes the cause. Now, this is very interesting because as it builds up, we have many more tweets. Yeah, let's go to the next tweet. Okay,
let's go to the next tweet. So it's the same guy, and look what he's saying, right? Ex-Muslim Zara Kay faces blasphemy charge, right? And then there are like 3 tweets of him saying she never claimed her charges were blasphemy. She never claimed to be charged of blasphemy. Yeah. She wrongly assumed it was for blasphemy. But then you're sharing an article that says Zara Kay faces blasphemy charge. Why the hell would you confuse people like that?
Exactly. Well, he's in a
bit of intentional disinformation because what they want to do, misinformation because what they want to do is they want to paint a narrative. They want to gain sympathy. Oh, look at us. Look how oppressed we are. Look at us. We have to worry for our lives. We have to, and what they try to do is, by the way, it kind of makes sense now because if he's homosexual, they try to link that whole homophobia, transphobia with the religious people that want to, they want to oppress us all. They hate us, right? So she's fighting for her freedom, as a woman, blah, blah, blah. What I mean? Like a nonsense.
Exactly. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Let's go to the next one. Yeah. So this is Ex-Muslims of North America. It's an organization with a lot of followers. And look what they're saying.
It's an organization.
They're saying, yeah.
As far as they picked a picture of her looking so miskin, and if you see it,
Look what they're saying. Look what they're saying. Ex-Muslim activist Zara Kay faces blasphemy charge in Tanzania, right? And look at the date. Yeah,
can I ask you a question? Wait, is activism really like going on Twitter and posting a picture of 2 gay men over the Kaaba? That's activism?
Yeah, it's called attention seeking. But you know what's interesting here? Yeah? Look, the concern is that she didn't actually do anything wrong, but that she was arrested because of who she is. Who is she? But I don't think an Australian who was born and raised in Tanzania is an ex-Muslim daughter. As you can see, like, who is she? If someone watches, they will think that this girl has been the biggest problem for us Muslims, caused mass apostasies. Her intellectual arguments have been cold as ice, that we can't deal with it, And who is she? But let's carry on. Let's go to the next tweet.
Wallahi, and I'm going to say this, but I cannot say who told me this. But an ex-Muslim told me she knows nothing about Islam. An ex-Muslim told me that.
We know that. When I had a discussion with her, I realized most of them don't know nothing. I'm recently dealing with some noodlehead, as you guys might know, and not know on TikTok. Yeah.
I call her kafir spaghetti. Yeah.
Wallahi, as she speaks, she increases my iman, which comes with so, like, all of her arguments. I'm listening to it. And I'm thinking, brother, you know nothing about Islam. Wallahi, you know nothing about Islam. And anyways, let's carry on, bro. Let's go to the next bit.
Right,
Okay,
ex-Muslims in North America again, right, on Twitter this time, right?
Yeah.
Look what they're
Same
saying. Ex-Muslim activist Zara Kay faces blasphemy charge.
Isn't
right?
this the
And
same?
they have,
Isn't it the same?
yeah, but this was on Instagram and this is on Twitter.
Oh,
right?
okay. Yes.
Right, they have 45,000 followers or more.
How many likes did this get? How many likes did these tweets get?
So it's like 42 likes or something.
But some did go big. Some did get.
I was gonna say even they don't care about it. Only 42 likes out of 4.
Yeah. Look at this. Even Dr. Jessica Taylor. Look at this.
Yeah.
Been over 24
67,000 followers, right?
Yeah, how could you be a doctor and this dumb? I don't understand. Like, wallah, so dumb. How could you be a doctor and this dumb?
Yeah, it's like you said. Some of them, these leftist guys, feminist guys, when they hear about someone, if they even smell blasphemy, bro, they're just gonna run with it.
Exactly.
Right?
We can say maybe this woman is another victim in the context of they're jumping on board because it's the same cause, yeah. Or they're just genuinely somebody who has care about human rights.
And here's the thing, Ali. Here's the thing. No one from her team, no one from Zara's team bothered to correct any of these people. That's the thing. Yeah, and if you want people to have the correct opinion on her case, if you really care about Zara and you want people to know accurate information about her case, at least correct these false opinions.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
But they don't, and they even propagate it, as I'm going to show you in a moment. Right?
Okay.
Here's another guy, 13,000 followers, ex-Muslim activist Zara Kay faces blasphemy charge, right?
Yeah.
Here's another one. Zara is a brave young lady who doesn't deserve to be put through what
She's so brave.
Blasphemy laws are medieval, right?
She doesn't even know.
And-
Like, no, the thing is, look at this, bro. It's like you're crying over something that didn't happen. It hasn't happened yet. You haven't established it.
You know what this is, Ali? It's called martyr syndrome. When someone dies, everyone loves them. Oh, they're being targeted. Now we have to support them. We have to love them. They're great people. What do you know about them? You know nothing about them at all.
Yeah, even if you read what Zara is saying, I don't know what my confirmed charges are. Then how the hell do you know it's then how? Yeah, but how the hell does this girl know it's blasphemy? Because there are no confirmed charges yet.
Even if Zara, for example, makes all the mistakes you could possibly make after you're arrested and saying the wrong things, you should still fucking defend her.
Exactly.
So check this out, yeah. She's talking about blasphemy laws, blah, blah, blah. There's Zara here talking about, I don't know what my confirmed charges are. Okay. And then she goes, I will persevere. Bro, what? You don't know. Is it blasphemy? We don't know. I don't know what my charges are. I will persevere. So can you imagine? Yeah, we're going to find out in a minute that it's a crime that she's committed. What are you persevering?
Yeah.
I'm persevere with the crime I committed. Carry on supporting me.
You should still fucking defend her.
Exactly.
Okay.
Look at this one. Like an Australian ex-Muslim lady, Zara Kay, had been arrested for blasphemy in Tanzania. Right. So this account has 30,000 followers or something, and again she wasn't corrected. Here we go again.
Let's carry on.
That activist guy.
This guy took it to the next level, mashallah. This guy is a he's a G. Look at him. He left his house.
Wow. Forget BLM. Forget BLM. It's like BLM now.
Crime, freedom of speech is our criticism of our right. Criticism of religion is our right. Justice for Zara Kay. This guy, look at him. Can you imagine the mind? You're at home. You see this tweet. And you're triggered. You're like, you know what, bro? Man's gonna take it to the next level. You go home, you write something. You go outside in front of your house. And you tell your wife, take a picture of me, yeah. And can you imagine? Look. Let's build the case. Imagine all these people that we just saw, yeah. Can you imagine their faces when they're watching this video or when it came out? It's like blasphemy. They're like, peak, bro. Man came out in the middle of the night. I was half asleep, and I made a poster, went outside, took a picture, I put filters, made sure I looked sick. And it was all like,
you know the funny thing is, I bet you he went home. He's like, hell yeah, I did something good today. I did a positive thing for the world. I was an activist today.
Yeah, you know what it is. It's like you feel sorry for them. I used to listen to music back in the day. Nelly had the track, yeah. It was only once a dream. And that's what comes to my mind. It was just a dream. You know, that's what it is, bro. I'm so sorry. It was only just a
And you
dream.
can tell he like wrote this at late night, bro. His handwriting's off. He had different colors. He ran out of ink. He was trying to find whatever pen around him.
Yeah, you know what? You're right, Mort. You're right, Mort. Like,
Oh my
it
god,
doesn't
dude.
seem, yeah. It seems like it's done last minute. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying like, what is this gonna do? Like, I don't understand why these people do these things. Like, you know,
I
I mean, I don't know.
look how many followers it. Look how many followers
you
he
know
got. 10,000.
You know what? Look, you know what? If the cause is something that genuinely someone's life is in danger in that context, you can understand. They're just thinking, okay, whatever I can do, my ability. But the point is this: it was all a fraud. Yeah, it is a big, massive fraud that was happening. And when we're going to go into more detail of numbers and figures and this whole conspiracy that this Shia group, which we're going to come to the figures of what percentage they are in Tanzania, yeah? And when you come to it, you're going to be like, yo, this is just the beginning, guys. By the way, if you're watching this, it's about to get real excited. You don't need Netflix right now. You don't need Netflix right now. What we're doing right now, I'm telling you, yeah, carry on.
So look who's tweeting this guy or retweeting this guy, Zara Kay, right? Retweeting this guy saying, no. So she was out after 32 hours.
When did she retweet?
Right. So this tweet was posted on January 15, right? And he was like, but again, pay attention to the fact. Yeah, but pay attention to the fact that he's saying it's blasphemy, right? And she's retweeting the guy, even though her campaign says it's not for blasphemy. And look who else is retweeting the guy, Mariam Namazi.
He loves to
right.
walk in
This is the boss. This is the boss of the campaign. Yeah,
the topless woman who likes to walk in topless.
Yeah. So her campaign, Zara herself and the boss of her campaign on social media are retweeting a guy saying that she has been arrested or that she's been persecuted for blasphemy. Wallahi, no shame. There's no shame.
Of course, there's no shame because the thing, it supports their cause. It's a big fat lie. And we're going to find out how it jeopardized their cause. So do we have any more?
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to say, if you're listening right now, bro, if you need some money or something and you're hurting for money, just reach out to the Muslim community. We'll help you. We'll give you some money. I mean, we'll give you charity.
Rich,
no problem.
Her family's rich, bro.
Why would you be doing this then? For what? I mean, I don't understand. Like, I mean, maybe they cut her off. I don't know. Maybe they cut her off and she has no source of income. And so now she's trying to find a way. Why would you write a book and talk about these? I don't understand. Something's not right here. Something's not right, bro. I don't get these things, man. Like, I mean, look, I've left some groups in the past, right? Once I leave them, I don't even think about them anymore, bro. Like, they're not even part of my life anymore. Like, these people, like, it's like they want to be around Islam. Like they want to be like they're obsessed every day, every waking moment. And I don't believe in Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny and leprechauns. I don't talk about them. You know, if you didn't believe in God, why do you keep talking about this all day long? Like it's the last thing I would do. I mean, astaghfirullah, if I left Islam, God forbid. I mean, this is the last thing I talk about.
So, so the Citizen Tanzania, right? So this is a news outlet based on Tanzania, and they're saying Zara Kay was holding dual citizenship. Says Immigration Department of Tanzania, right? So they're saying that she basically broke the law because dual citizenship is illegal there. Now look what this guy is saying, this simp, right? Yeah. Perhaps it's a girl.
That guy, bro. That's not
sorry. So report this account. Report this account for doxing Zara.
Why is it doxing?
I have no idea.
Doxing is personal information, not releasing your court files as public knowledge. Dummy.
SubhanAllah. Look at this guy, ex-Muslim Zara Kay, facing blasphemy charge.
Look at a puppy dog. She's a little puppy dog hanging out there.
Humanist UK, 100,000 followers. London-based ex-Muslim and activist for secularism and women's rights, arrested for blasphemy in Tanzania. SubhanAllah.
Wait, so she lives in London? She's Australian who lives in London and born in Tanzania?
So she goes to London. She has Australian citizenship, and she goes to London from time to time, I guess.
Okay. I got you. All right.
Right? Okay. Gatsad, blasphemy is blasphemy in the 21st century, right?
Again, and this guy's another moron, dude. Gad said this guy. I mean, you would expect him to be smarter. Yeah, I mean, he actually has some academic credentials, right?
And he wasn't corrected.
No,
and he wasn't corrected.
They just want to seem as like, I'm with the cause. You know, I'm here.
It's like we're united. Yeah,
that's what it is, man.
And you know what the response is going to be Oh, it doesn't matter if it's Zara or not. Blasphemy is still archaic. It's still draconian.
Ex-Muslim activist faces blasphemy. Again, blasphemy. Abdullah Samir, mashallah, targeted. Zara Kay was targeted by former Shia Muslim community for blasphemy.
This guy keeps my iman. When I watch him, my iman is
the solid rock man, right? He just increases your iman, huh?
He's a solid simp right now. He's simping all over her.
No, but you know what's funny about Abdullah Samir? He always somehow ends up screwing the ex-Muslim community. He always blurts out something stupid that gives.
He's a liability, bro. He's a liability.
He's the worst thing that could happen to him, bro.
Oh man, please.
Arrested for blasphemy, right? Blasphemy again.
Dumb and Dumber. I don't really care about them.
I'll look at this.
Dumb and Dumber.
This is interesting.
This is interesting. Atheist Republic, right? Again, twice. Ex-Muslim activist Zara Kay faces blasphemy charge because we're going to see a clip right now of Armin saying, "We never said it was blasphemy."
If you're a fucking moron who went and made a video and said like, "Oh, Zara Kay is arrested for being ex-Muslim or being blasphemous," and now you like realize that that's the wrong thing to say. Well, you didn't look at what the experts and the people that knew what was happening telling you that you should be able to say.
Right? Again, right?
At no point did we actually say it was blasphemy, as Armin explained.
Again, blasphemy, right? Blasphemy.
Wait, can you go back to tweets? Can you go back to tweets? Is there something I thought it was politically motivated, not blasphemy? Can we please get some clarity? Okay. Exactly. So now that it's starting to break now. Okay.
Yeah. So now they started pressing these ex-Muslim activists, quote unquote, about this whole blasphemy thing because it doesn't add up, and people started figuring out that no, she's actually facing charges about things that about illegal things that she did. Again, blasphemy, Zara Kay being persecuted for blasphemy, right? And here's Apostate Prophet. He says that you guys are using the ex-Muslim label to get her out and so on.